Hey everybody, my name is Suede, and welcome to the Wonder Challenge. In this challenge, everything that I can build counts as a wonder for me, or a small wonder at least. So I can only build one of every military unit, one of every non-combat unit, and one of every building. So crucially, that means only one settler and only one worker. I can get as many of those things as possible. So for example, I can build a warrior, upgrade it to swordsman, and then build another swordsman, but I can't build two swordsmen, just the one. I can capture cities, I can culture flip cities, I can pop cities, but again, I can only build one settler throughout the course of the game. And if I lose my military, then I can't rebuild it because I'm only allowed one of each unit. So it should be a bit of a challenge, conquest at least. So for settings, we're going to do Pangea 80% water. We're going to do bad land. So this is my normal setup for Sid and Deity, where I try to make it so that when I have good land, they have bad land. So we're going to do 3 billion, cool, arid, and we're going to do sedentary barbarians. Yeah, that sounds right. So I might have to restart a few times just to get good land or good enough land. But these are the map settings we're going to go with. And for civs, we're actually going to go with the Aztecs. So there's a few reasons for this. One, I mean, there's only two traits that I find are really useful in this kind of challenge that scale really well regardless of how many cities you are. And those are agricultural, which is just overpowered, and scientific. But I didn't want to play as the Sumerians. The Aztecs offer something else though. They offer the Jaguar Warrior, which is not a replacement for any other unit in the game. So it just gives us +1 unit to work with. Because at the start of the game, as a reminder, we're only gonna have like what until we hook resources, which might be difficult again because we can only have one settler. We're only gonna have access to 3 units: one archer, one settler, or one spearman, and one warrior. So as the Aztecs, we get the Jaguar Warrior 2. So that lets us gives us an extra unit to work with, and it lets us scout around first, because where we put our second city is actually going to be quite important, because we're not going to be able to build a third, at least not unless we pop one. So yeah, we're going to be playing on Emperor difficulty. I think that should be doable. Let's see where this takes us. It's going to take us somewhere that's not here. One sec, I'm going to generate a map that's actually playable. Okay guys, I think I found one we can work with. So we got double cow. We have the coastal start, which I really like because I actually want to go for Colossus here. Again, like Colossus is not super high on my wonder priority list most of the time, unless I'm going for one city culture victory. But in these specific circumstance, the Colossus is basically double the commerce throughout your entire empire because my empire is only going to be 2 cities, or like plus 50%. So that's a pretty big effect under these circumstances. So I'm going to go with them, or go with the Colossus if I can. Of course, the Aztecs don't start with bronze working, but I'll work my way towards it. We'll do alphabet for now, I guess, and writing. So yeah, what we have here is we have a river, so we get the egg bonus. It's double cow, absolutely fantastic. There's an oasis here, and a bunch of hills for high production. It might not be super high production early game, but it's going to be pretty good production early game. That'll be absolutely insane later on. So you guys will be able to see that. And double floodplain for growth too. So I should probably actually do mine the cow because I get the bonus from the egg bonus, and then I'm gonna have all this growth. Like I can't mine the floodplains. Pretty much have to irrigate this. So yeah, I think the mine is the better play to go with here. So yeah, I guess I'm like planning on trading for bronze working. That's normally one of the first techs that the AI does. So it's risky not. It's risky to. It's not. I don't know how to put it. Okay, I got 3 techs now. I should be able to trade for it. That's fine. I will do a Jag to scout around. One of the things I like about the Jag is that I now have the chance to pop a city, which would be extremely valuable. But I still get mileage out of it even if I don't pop. Because I'll be able to scout around. So yeah, what wonders do I have access to right now? None. Okay, oh. But I do get access to the temple, which is a good pre-build. Oh, I have the granary anyway. Yeah, I couldn't have microed that any better. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get at least masonry. Maybe not bronze working, but at least masonry. From one of these other civs. Masonry will allow me to build the pyramids, which are a good pre-build. I could also do mysticism, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing is, yeah, like I said, Jaguar lets us scout around, which is super important because we're going to be needing to identify what's our second city spot going to be. So I'm seeing gems up here. I think we'll get that on the second tier border expand. So we don't really need to secure those gems because I think we'll get it in our cap anyway. Like they won't plant like, is this a mountain? Yeah, they might not even be able to plant that close. I'll have to see the exact, but at the moment, the city spot's not my. Oh, I guess it is. Huh? We're gonna have to make a decision. Let's get in some information. Yeah, I don't want to commit to a decision too soon. Oh crap! I'm not allowed. Hold the fuck up! I can't build another jag. I forgot what challenge I was doing. I guess we're going for the settler. Okay, we can walk it south as a scout. Look at, we'll see the Zulu next turn, but yeah, sorry for messing that up. Oh my fucking god. Already. Okay. I think we'll commit to a city here because this looks pretty good, and this looks like it's desert. I didn't look what was down there when I moved the jag, so. Okay, I'll have alphabet in 20 turns, maybe less, so. If I'm planning on the silks, it'll be way less. Zulu again. Okay. And I think I start my pre-build now. Okay, here's yellow. Oh, thank God. Okay. Huh. Must be because the Zulu have it. Yeah. Okay, well, if I've got gold to spare, let's do it like this. Okay. Is this really what we're doing? Yeah. I want bronze working. I want that wonder. Could use masonry as a pre-build though. I could do pyramids as the pre-build for the Colossus. I guess it wouldn't be disastrous to have the pyramids. So the way I'm going to do it with wonders is with the unit producing wonders. Like, sorry, there are two units producing wonders there. Knights Templar and Statue of Zeus. I'm going to count building one ancient cavalry as building a unit. So after that, I'd have to disband all the units I get after the first ancient cavalry and the first crusader. But with building producing wonders, first of all, there's no way to like remove the granaries, the free granaries I get from the pyramid. Second of all, I'm not going to be able to get that much mileage out of it unless I already have a ton of cities. So I think it's fair game in that case that I could just keep yeah, just use the pyramids basically and get the free granaries. So it's not the end of the world to get the pyramids. Oh, I can maybe get a lot of this gold back. So yeah, this is what we get. We'll see if I regret this, but I'm committing to it for now. And now we call up the Zulu. No, we just get 10 gold. Oh my god, I should have just taken masonry. Yeah. But this is set now, so we get the wonder that we want. This is going to be a fantastic wonder to get, and with this land, I think we're pretty guaranteed to get it. So in terms of city placement, I'll walk on the hill, and then we'll make up our mind. I think we're going to be doing wonders in our cap, so it makes sense to do the barracks in our second city. Oh, Oasis. Okay, this is good. Yeah, and I'm seeing some floodplains, but floodplains on their own aren't fantastic. There's a lot of there's a lot of mountains here. So if we just planted on this silk, then we could get the we get the full 20 tiles. Um, but if we plant on this silk, it doesn't really get us any better tile. We'd lose this mountain and this hill, but it would still be within our range. I think having a lot of these hills within our cultural boundaries is actually pretty important. Because sorry, these mountains. Because these mountains could have coal, they could have iron, they could have ironworks, I guess. They could have salt, or uranium. Yeah, there's a lot of good resources that spawn on mountains. So I think getting as many mountains as possible is the priority. And this is a high food situation, right? I got grassland and floodplains and oasis, which as an egg sieve is a lot of food. I think that's is it 5 food potentially as an egg sieve. Um, so yeah, we do have enough food to use all the production from these mountains without needing extra food. And I think the resource situation necessitates grabbing as much land as possible. I'll even like I think I'm gonna rush a temple there at some point instead of my capital because I need it. I need the border expand somehow, so I can either do that or I can do another wonder. It's too far for me to get anyway. Here's France. Oh, okay. Yeah, bronze working is coming in. Oh, she has bronze working too, but she didn't have the other stuff. This is like literally all my starting techs. What the damn hell? Okay, well, we have alphabet now. Anyway, we'll grab this now. I was going to run into money issues otherwise, so probably good. I guess we're doing writing at min. Oh, there's Egypt. Huh, all the same texts, and we can... Nope, no gold for alphabet from Zulu. Okay, that's fine. We got the text, which is the important part. We can build one Kura to scout later. So the question is, I think we pretty much need to grab some sort of military units to stop them from attacking to us. Do we go all out and do veteran warrior archer spearman, or do we go for a wonder here? So a wonder would get us a lot of border expands, so that's why I'm considering it. Here's Byzantines. They got some gold on hand, but nothing really too useful. Okay, I think we're doing... Yeah, so for example, like, oh, I think Maz and Teotihuacan might make sense. We're not going one city culture. I think diplomatic is probably going to be the ideal victory condition, although if we can do anything else, like space race. Oh, wait, we can't do space race because we're only allowed to build one of the casing. Where is it? Yeah, you need multiple. It might not be the casing. There's a part that you need multiple of, and then we're only allowed to build one. So yeah, I guess diplomatic victory is probably our best bet. Although conquest might be doable. We'll see. We're gonna be need to do like a lot of diplomatic shenanigans anyway. Yeah, there's like a lot of potential for. We can't get one. So you can't have an iron spawn next to any other resource. That's not sorry. A strat res can't spawn next to any other resource of any type. Bonus lux or strat lux and bonus res can spawn next to each other. Sorry, can spawn next to res of the same type. So you can have silks next to silks, but you can't have silks next to a cow. So there's a lot of potential to have stuff out here, but these 4 won't. We can not here. Yeah, so there's actually not awful chance this is an ironwork city. But we will be able to get the tier 3 border expand and get all of these tiles either way too, I think. So it's promising. Anyway, Colossus here. Yeah, I think we're doing Maz in Teotihuacan. That makes a lot of sense. And oh yeah, it'd be better to do geolibs because this is a challenge. I like to avoid geolib if I can, but I'm not fucking around because this seems like it's a hard challenge. So I could try for a promotion here, but let's not. Now I can only scout one direction, so I think if I'm committing to scouting one direction, it should be this way. I really hope the Zulus don't attack me. Okay. I can't call any of that because I can't build another worker if I do. I think we need to... Let's hook those silks, actually. Yeah, I mean, we have decent production with the forest. We could, like, triple irrigate out to this oasis, which would be useful. Mining the hills would take forever. I think I do want to do this, actually. How long do I pay that money to Egypt? 14 more turns. Oh, gosh. So if I find like some gold I can get off the Zulu, maybe I can. No. And nobody else. Okay, I'd have to meet another civ, I guess. We'll leave it at min for now. Yeah, that cuts down on our gold supply too. No one out there. Okay. No one to the west. I guess they must be to the north then. Let's get this finished. The city's on silks actually, so I don't even need to road the silks. I can just road this. Zulu aren't gonna like me going through their land, but they might have to deal with it. Okay, so I get one warrior that I can build. Yeah, I think I can get through. Oh, here's Orange. Orange Japan on it's this small of a map. Holy shit, that was a fucking coup. Yeah. Okay, let's start writing because I'm gonna be able to make bank off of this. And we're doing roading this, right? I don't think there's any reason for the city to be super big at the moment. I guess we could do worker. Yeah, let's get worker sooner than later. So that's that. Yeah, they have wheel. Oh, I guess everybody else did wheel on their own and traded it to each other. What the? How do they all have? He doesn't even have alphabet, but he has wheel. I guess maybe he did wheel and he traded it to everybody else. So that's why Japan was willing to part with it for so cheap. But regardless, I've got some money in the bank, so I can do writing a little faster. Sorry about this, Shaka. Really hope you kick me out this way if you're gonna kick me out. And this was assigned to the high production tile. Yeah, that sounds right. We're actually gonna take the high commerce though. Really? Oh my god, there's nothing else there. Okay, maybe it snakes around this way. I guess that's what other option is there. So yeah, this is my one worker that I'm allowed to build. At a certain point, it might be hard to find stuff to build. Anyway, I guess we're going here because after we irrigate that, we're just gonna. Huh? He's still on one city. He must just build a cellar. He's planted on a cow. The AI, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we have our silks. That opens us up to do that. So yeah, we can double irrigate. Yeah, so as a reminder, we're allowed to build workers. Build one worker, sorry. Because we're allowed one of everything. Build one of everything. And we spawn with a worker, which doesn't count. So 2, and then, sorry, it would be 3, 4. Instead, we're getting 2. Yeah, we'll leave it on this for a bit. Okay, if he kicks us out, it should be in the right direction now. 3 and 4. Okay, that works perfectly, actually. Okay, our financial situation is much more stable. Oh, we can actually double irrigate this. That's good. Was there anyone who... Did I have any techs up on anyone? Has missed... God, can't think of a more useless one. Oracle is generally useless, but it's especially useless this game. Yeah, the weird part is I'm not going to get any stronger than I currently am in terms of AI being willing to attack me. So yeah. And even this, it feels like they're crawling all over me. So this is our warrior, right? I think we're doing like warrior, yeah, warrior archer and then pre-build Maz. Okay, let's start on some mines. Yeah, I was asking, oh, am I gonna need all these tiles? Am I gonna go down in population after I finish this wonder? No, I can't even. I've built my settler. I've built my worker. I can't get any more. This is all I get. So we can do. It's almost a shame that my Jag isn't a veteran. Let's scout here. Okay, so there's mountains. So if we just like block these two tiles off, then the AI physically cannot plant in a way that threatens my gems. Because they can't plant anywhere surrounding the gems. They have to plant, yeah, unless there's like a tile here, maybe. But if there is, it's probably mountains. Yeah, because if he plants here, for example, that's fine because it wouldn't. This would be his tier 3 and it's my tier 3, and I'd have more culture than whatever crappy city that is. Yeah, let's just say okay. So there's horses there, but that's not something I can get. Yeah, I actually like having potentially a lot of gems here too. So ideally, I'd like to block off all of this so we can't plant it. So I could secure these 3 gems. Having the silks was actually a really big coup because now I can trade away the silks for luxury resources or for strategic resources. And because we chose a cap with so many cows in the oasis, it's unlikely we'll have. Yeah, we literally cannot have any strategic resources in our cap itself, at least. We might have some here or something, or here. Oh, not here, because it's next to the oasis. Yeah, options kind of limited. Colossus next turn. Okay. There's the Colossus. So we need to pay attention to Golden Age, and I think, frankly, under these situations, we should be aiming for a Wonder Golden Age, even if it's in Despotism, rather than... Let's grab the Kura. Yeah, once we get maps, then we can't build a Kura anymore. Actually, wait, if we scout with the Kura, we can actually probably body block with the Jag. Nice, okay. That really should have sent my teching through the roof, but it doesn't feel like it. A lot of these tiles either already had their second commerce and will now lose it to the despotism penalty, or do not have commerce at all. And this one doesn't have the class, of course. Okay. So yeah, we said we were gonna body block, and then here we'll just pre-build. Yeah, I think we can do Maz and... Yeah, we'll have some sort of happiness wonders, and I mean, it'll just naturally be happier from the happiness slider due to the Colossus. Oh, for example, we only get 1 temple, we only get 1 cathedral. I imagine they're going to go in our cap, so it's good to spread out the happiness buildings a bit between the 2 cities. Oh. If we're wonder stacking, like if we're going to go for Copernicus's observatory and theory of gravity, then we actually want Maz in our cap for the tourism gold. So I think in that case it makes more sense to do all the Colosseum, temple, all that crap in Teotihuacan. We do want the border expand soon because it keeps the AI from settling near us. Like if we... They'll never settle in your land. So if you have your border far enough, like if we have like the tier 4 border expanded to Teotihuacan, so here, 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 then they might settle here, for example. But they'll never settle here if that's within my borders. They could if I don't have the border expand though, so that's why it's on my mind. Let's actually, we need military police in our cap. Yeah, so this guarantees us, if we park those 2 units there, it guarantees us one source of gems, which will be important. We actually get the border expand pretty soon here. Oh, we can't build another Kura. We can't. We could build a granite if we want, but I don't think we really need one. Well, we can build the pyramids to pre-build though. Okay. We could do Great Lighthouse. For tourism gold, that's pretty good. Okay, I like this. Oh, this is great actually. Because he could have planted here, and that would have denied me potentially this tile. Yeah, I think we'll do a lot of the happiness buildings in Teotihuacan for the culture, but we'll do the wonders in our cap. Ideally, we should get horses before we have horseback riding, because if we do that, then we can build one more chariot. And as a reminder, the chariot's eventually going to be a cavalry, because we can upgrade as far as we can go. But if we get horseback riding, then we lose the ability to build the chariot. And because of the rule set we've chosen, we can't just build 2 horses, 2 horsemen. We just lose it permanently. I don't know how tight. Oh fuck, they have writing. Do they all have writing? He didn't even have alphabet. Fuck him. Okay, she doesn't. As long as I can get iron working. It's a pain, but yeah, as long as I can get iron working, like I said. And I guess, yeah, she won't give us both. And like I said, I don't really want iron working if I can help it. Or sorry, I don't really want horseback riding. I've built the warrior, so there's no risk to hooking iron, and we could just unhook the iron if it came down to that. So yeah, here's iron working. Do we have iron? I guess there might be some out here, but let's scout, I guess. Huh. This is tier 3, so I think we still actually get this tile. Is that incense? That might be ours. Yeah, oh my god, someone could plant here. That would be a disaster. Do I need to block that off too? If. Okay, so not only, yeah, that's potentially my iron. Is that within my tier 3? I think it's not. It definitely is colonyable. I need to block off 3 I don't think I have enough units to do that. Although yeah, and I'd still have to block off this, potentially. We'll see how many units I get access to. If I rode this, I can get access to the swordsman, and I can upgrade this to a swordsman. This is tough. Okay, I think we'll try to prevent them from doing a direct plant. Oh my god, yeah. So choosing the Aztecs, I didn't realize how important this would be, but yes, choosing the Aztecs was enormously important. I don't think there's a better civ for this. The other benefit, I don't think I talked about this, but oh yeah, this is potentially my spices. They're militaristic, and late game, if I can get like a military great leader that gives me some options, like if I can, it would give me an army for one, which is important, right? Because if I get in combat, it's hard to prevent myself from losing units. I mean, I'll have like 3 cannons by the Middle Ages, but oh, thank you. You don't see that one very often. I think we're gonna take this out. Yeah. Guess we're eroding the gems now. Sure. Yeah, I can't afford any setbacks. If I'm lucky, they'll plant like here or something like that, and that would just make my day. Because they won't plant two. So these cities, for example, are 2 tiles away, so they won't do that. And in fact, if they plant the city, then I'm just safe to take these guys away because the gems are secure. The other civs might be on an island though. That's I chose ridiculous map settings, so I can't build an archer. I guess I'm doing temple. Huh. Oh my god, I wish I had more river tiles. I need a road there. It's costing me 2 commerce because of the Colossus. In the meantime, I'll do. You know what? Why don't I just do this? Yeah. I need the science. I want to guarantee the philosophy free tech. Not an absolute disaster if I lose philosophy, but it wouldn't be fun. So yeah, I want the philosophy free tech. And it so entertainers or specialists of any kind don't actually get any sort of unhappiness penalty. So they don't count as citizens towards the number of citizens in the city, which creates unhappiness. So they're automatically content, basically. Whereas new citizens are just unhappy past a certain point. On Emperor, that's past the first citizen. So it effectively gives me 1 happiness, which I need, as well as some science, and I don't really need the food too badly. I'm not seeing these other civs. Yeah, they might be on an island. Um, yeah, we do need the culture. Okay, it seems like they planted here. That's good. So we don't have to guard. Potentially, we could just guard 3 tiles. So if the Zulu plant up here, that's fantastic. I can just shift these units to guard this, this, and that. Um, the city might take a while before it's the next size. Nice. The +2 commerce here is good. I think actually the commerce from this is more valuable, though, than getting the gems faster. Yeah, so this is size 7, so it's already getting plus 50%. It doesn't stack with walls, so we might as well do the walls here. Oh, we actually have access to this tile now. That's good. All things considered, we have decent commerce here. We should actually keep a stockpile of money just in case someone declares war on us so we can make military alliances. Oh, but then people will threaten us if we have money. Okay, fuck. Okay, they're good. That's actually really... it's not the end of the world. Yeah. Okay, that's much more important. Yeah. So we lose the incense. I think we were going to lose the incense based on the positioning. So 3 tiles away with the gems. So there's a difference because of the way culture works. It was much more realistic that we'd get something like this 3 tiles away than something like this, because this is 3 tiles south. So you see, this is within our tier 3 cultural boundaries. This is not. It might not even be within our tier 4. So, yeah, and there can't be any strategic resources in any of these 3 tiles. because they're next to the incense. So we lose the incense, but we got the free tech, among other things. We're doing Moz, right? Yeah. I think if we do, unless anyone has lit, which they shouldn't. France really likes doing, I guess they start with masonry alphabet, so it's more like, I noticed they do, what was it called, a lot? Anyway, yeah, we should have a monopoly on Moz at this point, unless I'm some weird... No, there's more important wonders for them to cascade from. So we can just take some gold, but we're going to keep lit, though. So what was the plan? Oh, yeah, tech at 0%. We're just going to assume that we're going to get the Great Library. Yeah, the Moz will actually help us more in the short term than it would in Teotihuacan. So yeah, maybe she won't do for math. I think the gold is the most important thing. Although doesn't look like we're gonna. We could colony these horses, I guess, but then we'd lose our worker. So this is good. 38 gold. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, nice. We don't even have to give her philosophy. Yeah, so it's a shame we couldn't get the chariot, but it wasn't in the cards. We'd get we'd get horseback riding from the Great Wall anyway, so we might as well get it now. What the fuck is Shaka doing? Yeah, I really hope he plants a city here, just so I can move these guys away. Okay, Great Lighthouse. All of these wonders are good because they're tourism gold, and tourism gold might be the bulk of my economy later on. I think the biggest danger is going to be just dying. Oh, okay. He looks like he's going to plant. I don't like this one so much because I think he'll eventually get this. He'll definitely get this gems. Oh, I guess it's more like if he plants here, it's more likely to get these 2 gems than it is here. He needed like the tier 3 at least to get this gem. Anyway, I would lose this mountain though. And this one, huh? Okay, that's bad because there could be potentially oil or iron or coal. Okay, looks like she planted in a way that gets her the iron. So I should, because I'm permanently sacking a worker if I colony this, but I can't build swordsmen otherwise. Okay, looks like no iron for me. We'll have to trade for it. Res is actually super important here because I can't build multiple outdated units. I need to consistently. Okay, so there we go. Again, that's really. Oh my god. Oh no, that's fine. So he can never. Huh? I could risk an attack that, but no. Yeah, he can. He can never plant this tiles and this tiles, and these are the 2 tiles that can take this one away from me. So I've locked down the gems for myself. That's good. I can put my warriors home. I don't like having bait, so having empty cities is bait. So I guess that's fine. I can put one here. Yeah. So this would potentially take away some of my tiles. So I should put a unit there. I guess at a certain point I could just take P. Ramses. That's realistic. And that would instantly get me the iron. So yeah, okay, it's not so bad. Like, we do have military options. We just have to be very, very careful about how we exercise them because we can't rebuild units. So ideally, we'll trade for iron and then build up an army. What do Jags upgrade to? Oh, we need to worry about our, or not worry, but be aware of our golden age. So we're going to have the Maws, Psi and C. That's not us. We already have the Colossus, Exp, C, and Com, not us. And we're going to have Psi. So we should actually probably do Hanging Gardens just so we have the option of a golden age. We're almost certainly going to do a military wonder. I think this one. Yeah, so we just need an egg wonder. Pyramids does not look likely, so I think Hanging Gardens is probably the most realistic. Yeah, we'll pre-build Hanging Gardens in Teotihuacan. We'll say that. Oh, we want to mine this then, actually. This might be a longer part one than normal because I want to see like if this game goes anywhere. Or if we just get screwed over by something. I mean, they could just declare war at any time and we're in trouble. Fundamentally, like, the way I reasoned this was I had a pretty easy time doing a one city challenge on my stream like a few weeks ago. But this is actually significantly harder. Just because, I mean, I'm playing Pangea, I'm not playing an islands map. But also, military isn't an option. Is it harder? That's an interesting question. Maybe it's just because I'm playing Pangea. Anyway, we'll send this here, and this goes. We should be fine in our cap pretty soon. For happiness. In fact, getting the gems might not actually be high priority. We'll see. Yeah, I think we kind of. So let's see how low we can turn this down. Okay, so we would still benefit from the gems. I think we'd benefit from extra production too, though. So 12 turns, yeah. The unhappiness from the slaving the temple should expire at some point here. Library we're going to want in our cap, but there's no hurry on it. Let's check for trade deals, I guess. Okay, we could maybe grab. Nope. That would let us build a catapult. So it's important we get that at some point before we. Okay, I actually like having a lot of gold on hand because it means they won't bully us for literature. They might still bully us for literature. Not much we can do about that. We could have like delayed getting literature, but that risks our pre-build then. This might actually even be playable if we lose Great Library. Yeah, so this doesn't actually seem like a likely city plant, but I guess it's possible. So I guess this is also technically possible. That would be a pain in the ass because it would take away a lot of our tiles. Should we exercise against that? If. Huh. How long does that last? It's a lot of shields. I like having those shields, so we'll turn this up. It's not good to spend our gold on. Like I said, they could just demand our gold at any time, so we need to be aware of that. Maybe I should be keeping the units with better combat stats at home. Who knows? Okay. So I should watch for. I can't see. It would be nice to know if there are any cities with like a spare iron. I guess I'll get a harbor before too long, hopefully. Yeah, I don't like these guys being so far from home though. Anyway, we'll work more on Teotihuacan. Although it's gonna run out of high. I guess we could start using the mountains. That's not the end of the world. Because it's two food. Like it's faster to irrigate and it's double food off of this. Um, so it's faster than just like mining these. Like if the idea is increasing production, I think this is actually better to do the food so we can use the mountain tiles, which already have a shield in commerce. Okay, so let's just scout a bit. Oh, we're actually not using this one yet. Interesting. Okay. A good question is I suspect, based on the positioning of the sea, that uh, there might be another continent. Do we want a suicide? Because it's. Oh my god. That's just so tempting because it's like that would be a permanent +1 worker. Wait, we have writing, right? Let's actually. You know what? Yeah, they like us, you if you embassy them, don't they? That's cheap too. Yeah, let's do it. Oracle in 23 and France. Should we just start a war against Egypt? I think that's sensible, actually. I, I can't take any cities off them. I think I can guard Teotihuacan with the walls and the river and the mountains. I think I can guard Teotihuacan though. So the question is one worker worth it? And the Zulu would be distracted. I'm more worried about a war with the Zulu. Because if Egypt declares war, I got two fronts potentially. If Japan declares war, same thing. Is this where are the Byzantines? Does it like snake around here or something? What the fuck? Yeah. I guess I should embassy Japan. So yeah, the idea is I might as well spend these gold on these embassies now because if they beg me for gold, or sorry, they threaten me for gold, then I'll lose the gold anyway. And these are things that I'll need to spend this gold at some point. Oh my god. It was a tough decision, really tough decision. Go in and snag the worker and start an early war and yeah, so +1 worker, okay. God, maybe I wrote off the mines too soon. I was like, oh, Jaguar, javelin thrower, that doesn't sound that useful. Uh, so anything that's like a flat stat increase, these early units, like the stats on them is important. So like something like Carthage would be good too for the flat stat increase on the Numidian mercenary. It doesn't matter so much that it's more expensive because it's not like, yeah, we're going to have a bunch of shields to spend on military that we can't spend because we're limited by the amount of units we can build. Although the Aztecs were a good strat too, like because quantity for military police is important too. So yeah, I think there's some viability to both, but it definitely. I'm glad I picked something with an early unit. But if I was playing the mines, what I could do is I could farm barbarian workers. Maybe not on an 80% water map. Actually, very likely. That doesn't sound very likely at all. So probably good. I went with the Aztecs. Okay, industrious would be good. Uh, yeah, I think we're gonna err towards inaction. But again, if the Zulu just attack us, we're in a lot of trouble. Do you think they'll actually plant here? I think because it's 3 away from this and 3 away from that, that doesn't seem very likely that they'd plant. This one seems a little bit more likely, though. Might as well scout a bit. Yeah, I just don't like that the Zulu have like direct access to forking me because my units are out of position. No. And it's like, okay, am I hoping that they plant the city there? Because that's not like that much better, right? I don't think they do this. Yeah, no, we're gonna stop and have some faith. Okay. Nope, still an issue. Can we do this though? Yeah. Okay, so let's just bring our archer home, our veteran archer. Thank God all our units are veterans too. I'm not sure what the Jag upgrades into. It might not upgrade into anything until I get my golden age. I guess if I have 3 cannons, I'm pretty safe to take a... No, unless I can find something with 1 defense, like I can't reliably count on killing even a 1-hit unit if I only have 1 Jag. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, chopping, that's useless. I did get the extra production, so that's good. Let's grab that. I mean, this is really the long game, trying to stop them from planting here, because... I mean, realistic. Like, what am I saying? There's going to be saltpeter here. Anything else, it's like, it's so late into the game that I might as well just conquer Pyramses at that point. Because I'll have more to work with. Like, once I get to, like, Guerrilla, I should have more units to work with if I don't lose any. Okay, he did plant Mapondo. He has double horse, right? So, potentially this is something to look for, getting horses from Zulu. Okay, so I can increase commerce. Okay, that's double military police now, so... Yeah, working these tiles just increases the commerce. We could we can mine this. Yeah, that's good. What am I building there anyway? Hanging gardens, okay. I'll check for trades. All these are just texts I'm going to get for free, hopefully. And I think I skipped Zulu there. Yeah. So I could buy a tech. If I really wanted... I don't have a city in which I could build a catapult, even if I got the tech, so... And I have until engineering, so that's some wiggle room. Doesn't seem to be many scientific civs here, so it's not likely they'll get it as a free tech and ambush me with it. This is 9 turns total? Yeah, okay, so it's not so long. Okay, Zulu are going to cascade from their cap, which I saw they were building a wonder. Okay, so they planted here, so it doesn't really do much for me. Not good or bad. Yeah, there goes the iron. Okay, here's gems. Okay, I can shuffle. Looks like I'm just like barely towing towing the line or holding the line, but is production actually more important? I think I got enough food. Yeah, more population doesn't even necessarily give me more commerce because I run into happiness issues. Okay, I actually could also I could mine this. That'd take forever. Now let's get the irrigation here. It's not bad having more food. I can just do if I have too much food, I can just use specialists, which is I think what I'm gonna do now. Oh, I don't need science. Yeah. Oh no, that's starvation. Okay, I could do that for a bit, I guess. Okay. Great Library is such an expensive wonder, or such an expensive wonder. Like it's so much more expensive than, I guess pyramids is the same cost. So if like two of them are really close to finishing pyramids, I guess there's a possibility of a cascade. So I won't trade away literature, but if that wasn't the case, like if pyramids was done, I could safely switch. Nope, I'm gonna starve. Okay. Oh, pyramids is done. Who the fuck is Babylon? Well, not my problem. I can trade away lit. So I should just get as much gold as possible. TOA is slightly less expensive, I think. Oh, 500 versus 600? Four. Oh, wow. So I guess they could cascade from TOA. Or not even. It's only being constructed by the Japanese. And the Japanese just finished the Oracle, so it can't be too far along. Okay, we're safe, I think. So that's 97 gold. Nothing. 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 I have 800 gold. What am I going to do with 800 gold? Oh my fucking... Okay, I guess we're getting embassies on everybody. I didn't think this through, right? I think the Great Library was actually not super high priority. I could buy resources. That's actually probably what I should do. Yeah, I'll buy resources. So yeah, the Great Library was not high priority because I don't have anything to do with the gold, right? Normally, if you just use it for upgrade strats or for buying a ton of buildings, but neither of those are viable. I could maybe buy some buildings when I switch into rep. Okay, I don't think they're going to plant this at that point. Or plant that at this point. Okay, it's active. So yeah, I can take 100 gold from Japan. Yeah, I might as well. Oh no, sorry. If I rode the Zulu, sorry, I can just road. Yeah, I'll road France. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I'll just road that tile. They'll let you. We because of the despotism penalty and the Colossus, we don't actually get anything from having this roaded. So yeah, I'll I guess they have. I just Marge Simpson all over the place here, but here we'll get the text first. Once that road's done, we'll see what France has to offer. They might even be roaded to Japan, which would give us a lot of options. Having embassies with everybody, I'll say, and having a bunch of gold on hand and a bunch of techs from the Great Library pretty much guarantees that interesting. Okay. A lot of this crap is pretty useless. I'm not sure if two pre-builds is smart here. I definitely don't want to switch my government. Oh god, I've got a lot of shields in the box. I might have to pick something. Uh, so Great Lighthouse would actually secure me the other continent pretty much. It's also anything for tourism gold is good. I could slave like a market. That cost me 4 citizens. Not like I'm super, super swimming in happiness right now. Hmm. How many? I can't. I think the palace is actually quite cheap right now because I only have one. I think I have enough wonders that I can actually start a wonder in my capital and then probably be able to convert this into something useful. Hmm. What is anything? Yeah, sorry. Catapult might go obsolete, so I'll do that. I'll see if anyone has like monarchy but doesn't have construction. Probably good that I held on to lit for that reason. It slows down their teching, which is always nice. Feudalism. I'm not sure I even want feudalism though, because that cost me one swordsman. I have spearmen, obviously. I think the infantry tree is actually the most important one. Because this gets anything is useful, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I don't even know what I'm thinking about. Okay, it didn't land on the silks. Harbor would open up some trade options. I think if we rode to France, then France will road to Japan, and then Japan will have the harbor sorted for me. So we can skip harbor and just start on a wonder. Okay. And we have our catapult. Okay. That's not good. Sure. So let's just see. So this is done in 13. If we did Great Wall here, how long would it take? 20. Okay. So it's good we keep doing that. France, do you have any strat res? No. Japan, do you have any strat res? You know, and you're not hooked. I doubt they'll have roaded through the jungle at this point. If I had a galley, I guess I could go check. If I send my jag, I guess I could go check too. How's the happiness situation? Oh, huh. I don't know what happened with happiness, but suddenly we can do that. Yeah, really don't know, but I guess we have more production. And we do have one happiness to spare, so we could check if they're what the road. Yeah, not anytime soon. I guess we just have to wait for France then. So we can take. We don't need luxury. Luxuries are just happiness. Happiness is just commerce, and we don't need commerce. I like how much actual thinking out loud I'm having to do through this series. This is good for you guys. Do I want the mine here? I have to irrigate if I want to irrigate this, but I don't think I do. I'm a sucker for efficiency, and given the trade-off between 2 food and 1 shield, it's hard to say no to the food, even if I got all the food I need. Nothing. Okay, yeah, so confirmed the other 2 civs are on islands or unisland. Am I just straight going to get Great Wall? Are they fighting? Or did that city just get planted? Yeah, I think that city just got planted. Sucks to be you, Bizet. I have no clue why my happiness is changing so much with the weather. I guess I could be like, might have got like an extra point of commerce from the Colossus, and that like gets funneled through the happiness slider or something. But yeah, it's my best guess. Okay, we have the tier 3 border expand. That's nice. So we do get this tile from the tier 3. Interesting. I guess we knew that from here. We'll get tier 4 here before too long. Yeah, I guess it's time, guys. Japan. Yeah. I guess she took the gold from him. 20 gold. I don't think we're going to get anything better than that. We're just going to get nothing otherwise, yeah. Azul is actually quite far behind. I don't want them walking through my land, given the situation. I do want them to like me, though, so it's a bit of a tough trade-off. So incense and dyes, yeah. And then from Egypt, I can get like 30 gold, is it? Yeah, 31. That's not bad. It was like the cost of my embassy, and I hesitated with the embassy, so... I could do this. 6 turns. Yeah, so this is nothing. This is basically just tourism gold. Yeah, this is 100% tourism gold. It gives me. I already have walls here. I mean, I could sell these walls. It means 2. Okay, tourism gold is a lot more than that. It takes the Great Walls away from the enemy. It also takes away the possibility of a wonder stack here. So I'm not even gonna have a library in this city or a market, right? So I think you could argue. We'll see what everyone's building. They just finished selling in Paris. Thebes, maybe. And Constantinople. I think they just finished selling Constantinople too. Yeah, they finished the Great Library in Paris. And okay, I guess I could. This actually makes sense. Hold up. So, hear me out, right? Wonder stacking is important, right? Because first of all, I just get 100% bonus from even if I don't build any more wonders. I get 100% bonus on the tourism gold if I just build market, bank, library, university, which I will build in my cap anyway because of the Colossus and all the other wonders. So it's just double gold straight up, nothing else having changed. If I build it in my cap as opposed to Teotihuacan. On top of that, I might lose another 100% from this and from this. So it does make a big difference where I put it. And yeah, so Byzantium. So the idea, I think, is I think we can safely say that Paris is not going to get the Great Wall. Just because it recently finished the Great Lighthouse. So if we check using espionage, if we check Constantinople and Thebes, we can safely say what to do with our production. Wow, Egypt's big. I think it does make sense to have a gang war against them. So Thebes is only size 4. We'll check Constantinople first, I think. Let's do Thebes first, because that's cheaper. 39, okay. Yeah, not even close. And is there a risk of a cascade? I guess there is a risk of a cascade. Should I even be doing it at all? Yeah. Sorry, how many cities are building Temple of Artemis? A lot. How long would it take for Great Light or Great Wall? 12. Maybe 11. But I could use the shields. Actually, yeah. You know what? I could use the shields in my cap towards something else if I absolutely needed to. I'm probably gonna have Sun Tzu's on the table as soon as someone else gets feudalism. I'll get it through the Great Library. So yeah, we will do the Great Wall here. Although, hold up, if there's a cascade for Temple of Artemis, if that's what I'm worried about, then that's also going to stop my pre-build. So yeah, this is getting iffy, but I'll go with the safe play. You know, I'm feeling pretty confident with what I have. And so I'll go for the play that locks this down. Hmm. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. We're going Colosseum here. Oh, wait. The idea was actually monarchy for Hang Gardens. Should I? Does anyone have monarchy? I think this is actually a very important wonder for me. So it's three happy faces, which is great. Um. Oh, what was the idea? I can't even remember. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be just a Colosseum. You're not gonna plant that there, are you? No, he's going north, I think. Um, who knows where? But he's coming from France. So okay, so this is Colosseum. Um, so nobody has monarchy, right? So if we just, how fast is it if we just tech monarchy? 18 turns. That's too long. Better just, yeah, we'll lose our pre-build by then. I guess we could start another pre-build if there's nothing else we need. I think the city could, oh, the city would benefit from a courthouse, not super high priority though. And it would benefit from a granary, whereas Tenochtitlan is almost basically capped out. I didn't lose any tile that I can actually use, so that's fine. Hmm. Built everything there. So yeah, it's granary or yeah, I'll take the pre-build, I think. So there's no reason to use, like, it's not the biggest deal in the world if I waste some shields, because otherwise those shields are just going to go into wealth, right? Because eventually I'm going to run out of shit to build in both my cities. So I have to consider things carefully, I guess. I really need, yeah, I need iron. Japan has spices for me, but no res. And I don't have any techs up on them. Should I just road the Zulu? The Zulu have no harbor. Once the Zulu get a harbor, that'll be good. They have like size 1 cities everywhere. They're doing garbage. In a bad way for me, though. Hmm. I think I want to start a three-way war against Egypt. That's really the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just feeling uneasy. The government switch, especially, is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, I can trade with everybody. The Zulu have almost took their second. Okay, this is. I'll grab the Lux now, but as soon as that horse is hooked, I get the horse. In fact, because of I'm confident that that will happen, I'll do the cheapest building, the granary now, and then I'll do horsemen, I guess, because I need to get horsemen before I get um, chivalry. I should look for an opportunity to buy monarchy too. I think the Zulu will have double iron. No, probably not, unless the city border expands first. Sure. Oh my fucking god. He finished the Republic. Fuck. Okay, well, that's two things that just happened. So first we have Republic. Second is that they're busy, and so I think it's because they're going to be fighting each other in Egypt's land. I think it's actually a safe time to take a revolution. They actually trade you Lux for pretty cheap under these circumstances because you have so few cities, and the value of a Lux scales with the number of cities. No gold per turn. I think everybody else. Oh no, you didn't get rep, but my trade route also might get cut, just because it's running through France, right? So if there's any war that breaks out, that would cause issues. As if they finished rep before they finished monarchy. It's a pain. Okay. Should I just start the revolution now? We can pretty much say goodbye to my pre-build. Wait, do I just straight up have enough shields? So this is looks like oh my god, are they actually gonna make me count? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 60%, a little over 60% of a wonder that costs 500 shields, and this wonder costs 300 shields, right? Okay, so once this is like 2/3 full. Oh wait, no, sorry, this is just straight up 300 shields. So each of these are 50 shields, and I got 3 of them. Yeah. So I can switch governments now if I get monarchy as a free tech, or if I buy it, then I can switch to hang gardens and I complete the hang gardens. If I get feudalism, I could at least have somewhere to dump all my shields, and if yeah, those are the two possibilities, I guess. I guess I should be. I want the horses, right? I might get. No, I'm not going to get Shiv before. I'm not going to get all 3 techs before I come of Anarchy. So yeah, I think, and my Anarchy will be short because I'm pretty small. Yeah, 4 turns. That's good. That's average. Okay. The one thing is I just have to keep on checking if they get monarchy. It does have ivory and feud, but nothing else. I have to be again. I have to be careful about giving them Lux. Okay, this we actually need to. Let's get. Am I paying anything to Egypt? No. Am I paying to anyone to anything that runs through Egypt? Okay, I think I'll need to think about this in part 2. We're not giving anything, but ideally, I think we want to get France involved in this. Otherwise, the Zulu are going to get crushed. They're so weak. So yeah, I'll take the time to consider the different options, but yeah, let's come out of Anarchy first, though. Okay, Statue of Zeus. Again, we still need to check for rep. You know what? France actually does not have a republic, or they didn't last time I checked. So it's a free military alliance too. It's like 200 gold value. We could even get Byzantines in against Egypt. Yeah. Oh, and all of Byzantine's units are probably in Egypt, like in their land. So, okay. Nice. Lots of gold in the bank now. Okay, so that's part 1 of the Wonder Challenge. Saving. I'm always gonna save on video now because I've messed it up a few times in the past. I'll see you guys for part 2.